Ma'am, is answer 24.28?
Yes. Yes, 24.28. Median is easy for you? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, somewhat easy. Mode is some difficult. Only one thing, ma, while doing the sums, you just keep in your mind like one concept. How we are doing this problem. On the basis of data only, we will go for calculating the mean or median or mode. So just identify the data. Then just use the formula, depends on the data. See, for calculating the median for continuous series or for open-ended class or for unequal class interval, we used the same formula, right? We have taken the lower limit and the class intervals, then CF and F, then we calculated the median. So just identify the data in this pattern. Then it is very easy to do. Then how many are joined? 31. Okay. Then after completing this class, I will send one picture regarding merits and demerits of median. Everyone is write in your notebook. You all should maintain one notebook for the statistics. Okay. Otherwise, it is very difficult. After completing all the topics, if you once go through these topics, it is very difficult to understand. So just write down a fair notes for this biostatistics. So the merits and demerits are also important. Then the next topic is mode. MOD. Till now, we have seen the different measures of central tendency, that is of mean, that is X bar, that is median, this is capital M, and the last parameter under measures of central tendency is mode. This will be denoted by capital M small o. Capital M small o. Just write down like point wise. The mode is a measure of central tendency. The mode is a measure of central tendency, which is different from the mean, which is different from the mean, but somewhat similar to the median. Somewhat similar to the median. Because it is not actually calculated by the
Ma'am, once again repeat, ma'am.
Okay. The mode is a measure of central tendency which is different from mean, but somewhat similar to the median. Because it is not actually calculated by the actual process of arithmetic. So this is the most important point. And the next important point is, just remind in your mind how to calculate the mode. Generally, next point, you just write down generally, it is a value. That means mode is a value. Generally, mode is a value which occurs the maximum number of times. The maximum number of times in a series of observations and has the highest frequency What you understood regarding this mode? The value will be repeated the maximum number of times. Suppose we have a data like 10, 20, 10, 10, 10, then 20, 30, 20, 40. So here the mode is 10. Why? Because the 10 is repeatedly came. How many times it will be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 times. But 20 is of 3 times. So the maximum number of times it will be considered as mode. That means the value will be repeatedly occurs in maximum number of times in a series of observations. That is denoted by our mode. Then the next point, this value of variable at which the curve reaches maximum is called mode. Maximum is called mode. Don't get confused with this sentence. See here what it is saying as, if a curve which is reaching maximum, it is called mode. How it will be reaches by maximum? If one value will be repeatedly comes, then it will automatically reaches its maximum in the curve. So that's why the curve reaches maximum is called mode. Therefore, it is the value around which the items tend to be most heavily congregated. Most heavily congregated. So you just write down one problem. One example. RBC's number of 15 patients of a hospital were recorded as RBC's number of 15 patients of a hospital were recorded as 30, 32, 33, 31, 35, 37, 40, 36, 39, 36, 34, 36, 35, 41, and 38, and 38 lakh per mm cube. Here we are talking about RBCs. That's why the units are lakh per mm cube. Find out the value of mode. Find out the value of mode. Find out the value of mode. Solution is, first point, arrange the data in ascending order. Arrange the data in ascending order. So you just write down the numbers 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. Here we have the different numbers. So you just see your data. 30, how many times it was repeated? 30, how many times it was repeated? Only one time. And then 31.
One time.
Likewise, you just write all the numbers. It is based on the repetition of the numbers, frequently occurring number. 32, it is also for one time.
One time
For
only.
one time. 34 one time. 35 two times. Likewise. Right? So which number occurred in more number of times?
36, ma'am.
36.
Since, just write down like one point. Since the item 36, since the item 36 appears maximum number of times, that is 3 times. That is 3 times. Therefore, 36 is the value of mode in the series. Therefore, 36 is the value of mode in the series. In the mode of in a series. Okay. So this is what the introduction of mode. In the next class, I will detailedly explain you regarding this mode. Okay. Just do some exercise problems on the median. I will keep now. Okay, ma? Okay, just leave the class, all of you. The tomorrow class, I will explain about this mode in detail.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. I'm ending the class. Okay.